Did it work? Is it working? How many times have I actually done that? Probably a lot. With that said, happy Unicorn Day. Woo! Greetings, my name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. I'm not tired, you're tired. Leave me alone. Music. Thank you. I hope you're all well. Hope your weekend's gone good. Because guess what? It's over. Oh, wait, no. Is tomorrow a holiday? I have no idea. I don't keep track. It's always a holiday for me. Or at least it's not a normal day. At the very least. Andrew Butler, hello. Yes, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes, that's what it is. Easy. Can't tell how loud the music's getting. Gotta watch it. Alright, we are live. Good. Good to know. This episode, stream, turn that off. This stream is all about Eggcellent whiskeys. See what I did there? It's very subtle, I know. And also, if you want to make the rabbit dance today, you can. I mean, you can do that any day. But now, today, it's extra special. It isn't like a dancing rabbit. So, we're going to start. First of all, this is probably going to be a longer stream. Very likely 2 hours, since I believe it's Bourbon Night is not doing any stream tonight. So why should I stop drinking at all? With that. We are starting with Eggcellent whiskeys. Now, the general idea here, for me, is whiskeys you can hopefully get that are pretty good. You know, excellent. Not excellent, excellent is the thing. The idea is that these are something you can find, affordable, you can share with people who are new at the whiskey stuff. Hopefully. I know there's some on here where I went, well, probably not. But most of them are just good and you can find them and they're affordable, you know? Those are excellent. Maybe not excellent, you know, but excellent. This is one of them. We're starting with this one. It's Jameson Black Barrel. Wow. I haven't had this in a while. It's almost empty too. I really need to finish this off. So, no, never do that. Alcohol Awareness Month, by the way. You've been made aware. I found another Easter bunny. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. First of all, I keep forgetting I can do this now. 5 fingers. Hello. High five. Andrew Butler says words. Hold on. Found another Easter bunny whiskey. There's a rabbit on my Dalwhinnie. Dalwhinnie 30. Jeez. That's why you should absolutely drink it. I wish I had some actual rabbit-themed things. I know there's rabbit hole, but those are really expensive, and I don't have any. So that was that. So what I decided with as making something excellent is a introductory, affordable, hopefully findable, or what's the good word for that? Introductory, affordable, and I had the word earlier. I bet I said it. Well, hopefully you can find it at any place you're at in America. And that's a big maybe, especially for a couple of these. There are also side steps or alternate selections. Like I would say Jameson itself. Perfect introductory whiskey. Why? Because it's Jameson. People know about it. They did their job. Jameson did a great job at having their whiskey behind every single bar in America. And if it's not there, I'd be surprised. But that's one that people are always surprised with you have it neat. Because it is so easy to drink. It's smooth, as many would say. Me like you, Black Bear. Hold on. Let's get cracking. See what I did there? I see what you did there. Excellent. Excellent. Extraordinary. I'm ecstatic. Hanganese, Schwelcome. Hello. Me like you, Black Barrel. Yes, exactly. I haven't had it in a while, as I said. Smooth! Emma Chambers, you need to email me. Because you won on Friday. All those entries that were given to you worked. So we need to get in touch. I have your samples right over there. I just need the info. Surprise! Isn't that excellent? Are you ecstatic? Is it extraordinary? Oof. That's a new smelling technique right there. Just open the bottle and go, Need to wet the cork. But I really like this one. Haven't had it in a while. How many chambers it is? KillCo77, the number is 77, at hotmail.com. Just shoot me an email and send me your info so I can send the rabbit for the hand delivery. Yeah, sounds good. It's going to be a very chill stream. Listen here, YouTube. Buffering BS. This is super sweet. Much sweeter than I remember. Hang AZ, that might have been, but it might not have been. I don't remember which stream that was. I thought I emailed you it, but if I can't... Hold on, let me open that now so I have a reminder. Were those the Rise? Or was that something else? I have some records, at least, of what I've sent out. Thankfully. Oh, crap, I didn't label that one. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there we go. That the 700 sub giveaway? I think it is. That's where I see your name. I'm able to keep records, folks. Isn't that amazing? I'm surprised. I just looked that up. It was right there. This. Hello. Welcome. This is really sweet, really vanilla, really honey. I didn't think it was going to be like that, but it is. I think, Nazi, if you could email me as well. Had Scotch and an Irish. Let's see. Doot. Yes. Yeah, that was the big 700 subscriber giveaway thing. So you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What a shock. 7 samples. Email me as a reminder, because I'm going to have 2 hours and who knows how many bits of whiskey in me by the end of this. But I have it. I just have to send it to you. Ah, there we go. All right. So this is number 1. If you just got here, also, oh God, I have to do the thing. I apologize in advance because most of you already subscribed, but you know the drill. Just appease the algorithm overlord. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't make the rules. It's just how it works. Okay, good. I thought I sent it to you, but again, I don't remember. That was before I went to Texas, and now I don't remember anything. I'm also wondering, did I do the intro? Because I don't remember. I did. It's one of those days, folks. I haven't been sleeping well. Zenboot, how dare you? I have the illusion of adulting skills. I'm very good at pretending I know what's going on and that I can function. Oh, man. Meow. Sure, kitty, meow. Meow, meow. Did I miss anyone? I can't tell. I don't think so. If I did, whoops, hello. Good. I'm glad you like it. I mean, it was great stuff, all of them. Really lucked out. I glanced at it and I was like, oh, those are all good. So I have to drink this one first. And well, I'm trying to do this in the way that I usually do. If you're new here, you aren't. But if you are, what I try to do during my live streams is I have 4 pours of whiskey. I have a very small amount because you don't want to drink too much during an hour or longer stream. And again, this is going to be a longer stream because guess what? It's bourbon night. It's taking the night off. As they should. They have been doing a lot of work. Like watching all the stuff they do is exhausting to me. So, and I haven't even started with what I have to do before Wednesday. Part of me doesn't even know if there's going to be a video this week. So keep that in mind. There might be. I hope there will be. But with the way I felt ever since I got back from Texas, I don't know. I'm really tired. I've been staying up till like 5 a.m. last night. Why? As if I ever know. I was just fixated. Well, I hope that was it. I assume it is. Usually, here's my clue. Here's my giveaway, and you can't tell because it's not like it's. If it's a blind, you don't know exactly the proof of it. But usually, And this is a rule I can bend or break anytime I want. But if I send a sample out, generally speaking, I go from lowest proof to highest proof. So A, B, C, D, blah, 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 low proof to high proof. Just because I assume the person is going to go through one at a time, you know, regularly A, B, C, D, blah, blah. So it goes from lower proof to higher proof. Makes sense, yeah? But I don't always do that. I don't have to do that. But generally speaking, that is what happens. And I also try to do that for streams. Like when I'm going through them myself, I will go from the lower proof to the higher proof. Much like I did tonight. Wow, what a surprise. Melatonin? Oh, I'm in the chambers. Oh. I've tried that. It's not that I'm not tired. Just I can't fall asleep. That's the problem. I could take stuff and be exhausted, but my brain's like, you don't really want to fall asleep. You have to think about things you did 20 years ago. Thanks. Or even worse, I have to think about the things I have to do soon. So anxiety is just rolling around in my head. I haven't had a sip of this yet. I'll drink some water first. Went for a walk. Hey, there you go. Then, but I should have gone outside. It was actually really nice out. If not a bit chilly, but believe me, I am very pleased to be back at this temperature compared to Texas. I was only in a couple of days of Texas heat, and it was very unpleasant to my disposition. Is that the word? Ugh. The problem with any kind of, like, take this to help you fall asleep is it also stops me from waking up. I already have a problem with waking up. It can take me easily an hour to get out of bed. And I mean physically just get this part of my body to agree that this part of my body, which is the rest of it, has to move out of the bed and continue forward into the day. It's hard to explain. I've thought about doing videos about, like, this is what I have to do every day. It's freaking awful. Ugh. First Easter with no chocolate. Mom? No. Maybe for you. My chocolate's right here. You thought I wasn't going to pair anything. These are eggs. This is an Eggcellent stream. I can smell them through the bag. Wow. Bourbon Neophyte, hello. It's welcome. I don't know what that was. Oh, how are you? What's going on? Hey, guys. There was part of me that thought I would try to do this entire stream as Elmer Fudd, but I don't think I have a very good Elmer Fudd impression, other than saying Wascally Wabbit. And that's it. That's as far as it goes. Reese's eggs, oh god. Those are too much. Those are too much. I can tolerate, the ratio's off. The peanut butter to chocolate ratio and those things is way off. I need mostly chocolate with a good chunk of peanut butter. And they're like, it's peanut butter with a little chocolate all over it. Oh, cripes. Hey. Stay there. I never really figured out exactly how to pair things. I don't think it really, well, it does matter to some extent. But that was one of the things we had to do at Wizard Academy to get level 2, and I thought it was going to be absolutely dreadful. It was not too bad. It wasn't my favorite thing to do. Whoop. Woo. Oh yeah, that's great. Well, my KillCo might have had a little bout with that for a little while. Oh, it smells so good. I could just keep smelling this. It's really nice. Again, if you just showed up, we're talking about Jameson Black Barrel. We're talking about whiskeys that are, let's see, what were the, I had the 3, but they're still not all there because my brain doesn't want to work right now. Affordable, approachable, and available. Hey, all A's. The hope is that you can find most of these that I am rolling out tonight. Or there are alternatives in your area to introduce friends and family to whiskey. I did realize that a lot of the whiskeys I have are not, like this is it. I have a couple of 40% whiskeys. I don't think I have any 40% bourbons at all. No, I can't think of any offhand. So that is something I might need to fix some days, to find some 43, probably 43. If it's 40%, I'm not interested. I want to say, he tries some Elijah Craig, and then I remember Elijah Craig's 47%, which is great, except if you're new to whiskey, that's really a lot. Mm. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. Ah! Oh yeah, my first whiskey of the day. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Oh Jesus. Does the whiskey help? I hope so, because you're getting some. They're all very high proof. I should warn you about that. Cherokee is more of a black bush man, of course. I'm more red bush, actually. It's true. I distinctly remember during the plague, or 2020, as some people refer to it as, I bought an entire 1.75 handle of Bushmills Red Bush, or red whatever, Red Label, whatever it's called. And I drank all of it. That was a good year. My music's vibing. Oh, there you go. There you go. I thought about not streaming too, but I think, well, I know. Last year I didn't. So I thought, what the hell? Might as well this year. I'm not doing anything. I did have to think at some length about what I wanted to pull for whiskeys for the stream, though. And then after the hour mark, speaking of, I've already hit the 15 minutes. How does this happen? I sit down and start talking to you guys, and suddenly it's 17 minutes that have gone by. I haven't finished any of this. I had one sip just now. Let me try a little snacky snack. This is going to ruin the rest of these, but I'm okay with that. A little chocolate. A little Eggcellent chocolate. Also, let's start the debate. Is it just me, or have Cadbury cream eggs gotten worse? I remember them being so good as a kid. Maybe it's just, time and palate changing or whatever, but I try them now. It's just sugar. No actual differentiating bits, just sugar. That's it. Yes, start piercing, time passes. We were talking about sleep and how I can't get any sleep ever. Or as I say, I can't even call it a sleep. The only thing about my sleeping pattern that is regular is that it is irregular. That's it. The only regular part about my sleep is how irregular it is. Just like that. I'll show you. I got evidence. Oh God. Cadbury mini eggs are delicious. Oof. Fall asleep hour is not great. It's anywhere between 11. Oh no, wait, it's not even 11. Jeebus. I'm trying to find a good chart here. Deficit, duration, regularity. No such thing. Is that just this year? Oh. No, it isn't. Here we go. God, when did this actually start? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by my phone, as I do. Okay, I started using this app. Now wait, I probably started using this phone in 2021, and this is my regularity chart. Now, it's not easy to read. It's going off of minutes. It's confusing as all hell when I look at it, but it looks like that. So, that's the regularity. The regularity is irregular. That's all I got. That's all I can tell you. It's like that all the time. That's why I don't work like a normal job, because I can't function in general. Oh! Now, guess what? I still need a new chair. Don't worry, I'm thinking about a new chair, and it might happen in July. I want to do a bunch of stuff in July. I'm 42, and I didn't do anything for my 40th birthday, because 2020. So I hope to do a few things this year. I didn't do last year. It really depends on how I'm feeling. Travel is expensive. I can sleep in my car, though. It doesn't cost a thing. Let's bring a big blanket. There are plenty of areas to stop. Too much is extra bad. Yeah, again. Alcohol Awareness Month. You are now aware. Congratulations. Yeah, that's true. I don't trust the sun. You don't understand. When I went to Texas, I had a habit of just dodging in between shade. Every time I'm there, I'm just like, the sun wants to kill me. I'm going to stay in the shade the whole time. It's so hot. Oof. Ugh. I'm lucky I didn't get burned, but I did put sunblock on. I think probably here is one of the few areas I turned a little extra pink. Pinker than this shirt. But that's because this was, you know, driver's side, sun. I didn't put sunblock on it every single time. Well, that sucks. I mean, that might be better. I've had that happen where it's like, I guess I'm awake now. But oftentimes I will come in and out of consciousness, depending on what's happening around me. You know, not necessarily noisy neighbors, but I can hear them. So if they're making a little extra noise, I'll come out of it briefly and be like, you sons of bitches, I'll just, oh, they stopped, I can't hear them. That is the extent of my brain working, try to wake me up. I know. TMI. Whoop, go down. There we go. You're not moving. There we go. Last thing is about a client. We're in Vegas to discuss wanting Irish whiskey. I was sent to the bar, asked the waitress, do you have... Not a question you should ask without pretense. Is it pretense? I think that's the word. Gotta add that extra word. Whiskey. Black Bush whiskey. That would have saved you, but it's too late. Forever. I wouldn't be surprised in the least. I just don't function. That's all I can say. Well, they've done a lot of tests and they gave me a lot of medication, but they still like, well, it kind of works, doesn't it? Like, I guess. I still haven't been given any ADD medicine because I don't trust that shit. And also the system is broken. So I can't even get to go see someone to get diagnosed officially. Even though I've done it already, but I don't have the actual records because I've been bounced around 4 to 5 times. Let's not talk about that. Sorry, I'm back. Vegas, Viva Las Vegas. Wasn't it? I mean, I didn't try it, but I saw the price and it was the last bottle, and I was not surprised about it. I'm considering. Much like another bottle that I have, which I can't name, because if I tell you too much about it, it'll go away, and we don't want that. Whiskeytribe Vault has already said a few too many things. Let's just say it's the powers. That's it. I know someone like John would love it. That's all you get. It's the only clue. Pretext. There we go. Pretense? Oh yes, thank you. Then boot. Again, I'll do the thing. I still need to figure out a way to make that automatic because I hate having to click on it and say anything. Dr. Pass Whiskey, greetings. Greetings. Ow. Easter lunch. My mom's haven't seen her since Thanksgiving. Jeez. Day 2 with the new kitty. So far so good. They're doing great. You gotta fatten them up. No, it's not right. Redacted. Yes. Redacted. I didn't say anything. Never say it. Yep, hanging easy. I agree. Never say it. I like PJL. That's nice and... I know what you mean, but if everyone else doesn't know what you mean, fine. I almost grabbed that bottle for tonight, and I realized I'm not telling anyone else about that. I did a video. We're good. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I think I'm getting, what is it called? Creator fatigue? No, that's not quite right. Shut it. God, the lady next door is insane. It was my point. Doing so much last month and like getting ahead of everything felt pretty good. Unfortunately, then I went on vacation for a week. Didn't do a video for when I was returning because I didn't think that far ahead. I thought 2 weeks in advance, and that's where I stopped. Getting all the way through March. And getting all that whiskey, Irish whiskey stuff done. Speaking of which, we have to move on. I'm running out of time. Whoa. I don't know if that pairs well with the chocolate or not because I ate that like 10 minutes ago. Thing is, you don't tell me that. Right? That's where cocktails get more popular in hotter months because they're just cold. That's it. I know if I'm drinking whiskey and it's hot, I will get on the rocks. I don't care. Even if it's a whiskey I know I don't particularly love on the rocks, I will get it on the rocks because it's hot. Or, the safest thing I do, let's be honest, is just get an old-fashioned. It's whiskey, it's got ice, it's got a little extra, it's a cocktail now officially, but they don't do a hell of a lot to it. Just hold it to my head, and it's like, this is a great drink. Suwalls. Ha! Oh my god, look out. And please let me know what's in your glass. What excellent whiskey do you have this evening? Well, whatever it is. Whiskey or otherwise. Next. On our excellent whiskeys. Again, these are whiskeys that we are trying to say are affordable, approachable, and available. I'm going to have to remember that. That's a good one. Affordable, approachable, available. The 3 A's. Wait. No, that's 2 A's. I'm thinking of something else. AAA is driving. Anyhow, maybe that'll help me remember it. AAA. Except not the car place. Got it. I think. Affordable, approachable, and available. Now this one is I'm going to actually say the first one. The default one that I think you really could find. And that is Glenfiddich 12 year. Affordable, approachable, available. I only have the 15 year, which I really like, so I'm going to drink that. This is like the upgrade. Like if you loved Glenfiddich 12, go look for the 15, and hopefully you can find it. Because it is delicious. And this is another one that's 40%. It seems like Irish and Scotch, with their 40%s are... I want to make sure I find the right word for that. I almost sounded like a snob. Doable? Like, if you get 40% Scotch, 40% Irish whiskey, they often are good as far as a whiskey drinker feels about it. But I feel about 40% bourbons. I haven't found anything I absolutely adore. Because I haven't really gone looking. I blew past that. It's like 45 and above or else. I don't want it. No. Yay. Muzzle top. Hold on. Yep. Oh, that was a lot more than I wanted to pour in there. Oh well. So again, the actual affordable, available, approachable is Glenfiddich 12. This shouldn't surprise no one. So far, it's the easiest things you could get. Glenfiddich 12 is also often behind bars. So Jameson, Glenfiddich 12. These last two, again, I don't have everything. I really wish that one would be more approachable and findable. The ryes were especially hard for me to pick something. I do have a few. I'll tell you what the one I think you could find easily enough is after I finish this one. To the next bracket of the GOT flight, D had a fruit nose with custard tart and tart on the palate. E was peanut brittle and perfume. Ugh. F was proofy, leathery. D was the winner. I don't remember what they are. I would have to look. I don't remember if I've actually sent you the list. If I haven't, let me know. I can email it to you. Or text it to you, or message you or something. Patreon. By the way, I have a Patreon. There you go. $5 a month and you can see just how insane this man is. Excuse me. Glenfiddich 12, a Christmas present I would have not bought myself. Good palate starter, I must say. Very nice and easy. Exactly. It is excellent as far as affordable, approachable, and available. That's it. This isn't going to be a top 5 whiskeys to share with your friends. No. Woof. Oh, God, I just switched up things, didn't I? I went from a very sweet Irish whiskey to this malty beast. It was like, hey, Scotch here. How you doing? Is this Scottish? I don't know. Bottled in Australia. Hang on. Bottled in Australia. That's wild. How is that possible? I mean, if it was made in America, sure, but why is it bottled in Australia? Oh, wait. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. That is not right. Oh, there you go. Don't send the quarter ring yet. Still have the last 3 samples to... Okay. Can do. I have it. Again, I do... I don't do this immediately. I should, but I don't. But after the stream is over, I take whatever whiskeys that were in the raffle, and whoever won, you know, I put their name on it and save a little, you know, text file. So it's good. It's good. That's about right, Ma. Yeah. That's what I paid for it. At least something close to that. But this is not the one I'm actually talking about. The one I actually made is the 12-year, affordable, approachable, available. Unfortunately, I don't have that one. But in its stead, and if you wanted to upgrade, this is the other option. I know with this specifically, like going back to Jameson, people already know Jameson. They do. They just do. If they don't, they probably don't drink alcohol. But you give something like this, you're like, yeah, this is Jameson Black Barrel. Give this a try. I actually like this more than I thought. I seem to remember my initial tastes about it were not great, but that was way long ago. I believe, yeah. Actually, another one I really like, a little more than the Black Barrel, is the Stout Cask finish. But I haven't had a reason to buy another one. Maybe if I finish this one. Anyhow. But what really sold me on this is the guy who actually, the Cooper at the Irish whiskey distillery that does all of the things. Is it Middleton? They make everything basically up there. They don't, but you know, he really liked this. He recommended it to them on a whiskeytribe video. Yeah, it must have been Tribe. Go look it up. When they went to Ireland in 2019, I think. It definitely wasn't 2020. So, oof. That is unfortunate. I often fear that's going to happen with me, but so far it hasn't. As a matter of fact, I will be going back to the gym tomorrow. Tomorrow. Can't wait. It'll hurt. That's my biggest fear, is I'm going to go Monday and Tuesday. So Monday, I'm going to do it. Tuesday, I'm going to remember how I will feel after going to the gym when not going to the gym for a while. And then we'll go again. Because, unfortunately, with the current setup and the amount of trainers that they have available, I can only go on Monday and Tuesday. Before it was Monday, Tuesday, and Friday? Or was it Thursday? I think it was Friday. That has stopped. Maybe it was Thursday. Honestly, I don't remember. Point is, I'll be going back to that, and I do miss it. I do miss going and being physical, active stuff. But you could just go for a walk. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I traveled. That counts as exercise, and it really does. My Fitbit watch was very pleased with all the steps I got, and my heart rate going up as high as it did while I was around a bunch of people. Okay. Woo. More whiskey, less sugar. Yeah. I mean, I don't even like using, well, I make old fashions at home occasionally, and I use sugar cubes. Because that gives me an exact amount of sugar. Like, I know it's a sugar cube, and that's it. Where, even though I know it would be so much easier having simple syrup. I don't know how much that is exactly. I know it's a 1-to-1 ratio, but it feels like there'd be more sugar in any amount of simple syrup compared to just one sugar cube. And it's fun. It's fun to muddle the thing and get it in there. Whoa. Switch over to whiskey. The pounds really flew off easily with extras. Yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing how, unfortunately, alcohol affects your entire being. There you go. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I'd rather forget. But I know it was around. It was close to 80, if not more. I think it was less. Yeah, Mom. I'm like, late afternoon what, Mom? I don't know what you're talking about. Yes. Tomorrow afternoon at, I think it's 4:15. And then Tuesday it'll be at 5 something. Either way, it's going to be the first time I see the new location. So that'll be fun for me. I assume no one's missed me there other than the trainers. But we'll see. I can't tell if the chocolate made things weird or not. Or maybe it's just been holding in my hand too long. It's warm. It's a little warmer than I remember. See the rabbit, right? It's there. Or jackalope, I'm sorry. Totally different. Oh. This 15 years delightful. It like dances. The spices dances across my tongue. Dance across my tongue. Ow. Ow again. Uh-oh. Sinbad, I thought laundry day was Tuesday. Come on. This is like not important to anyone, but I know when I went and did laundry on Thursday, I didn't see anyone. It was like no one was doing laundry at all. It was great. I wish I could have that happen every time, but no such luck. Sure. It's got the same look. It's just not green. Well, let me get this out of the way. Bloop. As you can see, we got the little deer, antler elk thing. Focus. There we go. Solera 15. And it is, as I said, 40%. Do it. There we go. It's got a whole bunch of text there. Warm and spicy single malt has matured in 15 years. No, I can share it there. The Solera vat. That was the most interesting thing about this to me. If you look up what a Solera vat is, it's wild. It's wild for just what it is. And then they're like, we do it with whiskeys. Oh, that's wild. I was saying Glenlivet, Glenfiddich. I don't know what I was saying, honestly. Was that in chat? Fiddick. Glenlivet was an option. But again, I don't think I have one. And if I do, I wouldn't. I would recommend Glenfiddich 12 over Glen. What were we talking about? Finnick. In chat. Okay, good. It's very easy to get the Glens confused. And I thought I was doing it, so thankfully I was not. Fiddy. Glenfiddich. This is softer than I remember. Well, just because it's been in a half-empty bottle for a while. Maybe. It's fine. Oof. Still tingly. These other ones are going to be great. I'm going to take a hard left suddenly because our next one is a rye. So we're going from 40% Irish whiskey, 40% Scotch, rye whiskey. That'll be great. And it's also much higher proof. Let me check. I will say that this is not exactly what I wanted to pour. Well, no, this is what I wanted to pour myself. For me. I would absolutely recommend it. But as far as if it's introductory, even the one I have as an introductory rye is pretty high up in percentage. But well, if you're gonna get into rye, might as well just go all in. What is I didn't check. Okay. Yeah, we're going up quite a bit. I'm okay with that. I'm chilling. I'm loading this. This is probably part of the reason I stream, is it just while I am being more, I'm also chilling out a little bit with this music. Vibing. Is that the word? Vibing? We vibing. Mm. Mm. That's good stuff, man. Oof. What's up with me today? Oh no, I haven't had a... Well, I had a beer last night. Did I have anything else? Eastern puns, oh my. Whoop. What gets me is when people just say a bottle of Glen. I have to point out that there are 25 active distillers in Scotland. Start with Glen, exactly. That's why I say Glenfiddich. I know what it is. Hell, even the Irish whiskey I have, the Glendula, back here. You know, the 1,000 subscriber one that I can't open until I hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm not thinking about that one at all. Glen should be a thing. Why not? All right, here we go. We're going into number 3. I'm starting to get on track again. Almost. But the one I like for my rye, personally, and I just want to drink tonight, so... Wilderness Trail Rye. This is 53%, so we've shot up quite a bit. But the actual recommendation I would have, and even then, I'm debating it in my mind, is 350 at least. She's slow. I would recommend an Elijah Craig Rye, because most people have seen Elijah Craig as a bourbon. That's another one that could easily be behind lots of bars. Not every bar. You know, Jim Beam and Jack Daniels and all that. They have their claws into that fairly well. But the only hesitancy I have with Wild Turkey... Sorry, I just read what you said. Wild Turkey Rye Show. Hold that thought. Is that it's 47%. That's the only real problem I have with Elijah Craig. You know, problem as an introductory whiskey to anyone. Is the percentage is a little higher than most would want to deal with. I think I even gave some, but yeah, I did. My brother seemed to imply he liked rye, so I gave him some Elijah Craig rye. It was too hot. Again, at 47%. He drank it. He put it on the rocks. It was good, but or at least he drank it. I don't know if he liked it. But that was the problem. Oh, Wilderness Trail, Wild Turkey. Sorry. Yeah, my brain got hot. Things just went like that in my head. Because of something I'm about to say. Don't worry, it's coming up. Slick barrel. Very nice. Yeah, I do have the Wheat Science hiding behind me, which is a Wilderness Trail bourbon that It's Bourbon I picked, and I was fortunate enough to get it. Unfortunately, It's Bourbon Nights got some very passionate fans or patrons who gobble up a lot of the bottles I want to get. So like there was the two that I'm thinking of right now. There was a Russell's pick. They did. And there was a Four Roses pick they did. I never saw them. I know they existed and they were gone before they could even be available to my whatever tier I am. I think I'm just the second tier, so. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Can I get a... I don't even know who says that. That's a wrestling thing, isn't it? Oh, that's Stone Cold, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I can already see him like clinking the beers together and making a mess. For the record, my friends watched wrestling when I was growing up. I was also watching it, but not quite the same way they were. They were really into it. Good old WWF. WWF. That's what it was back then. Do it! I mean, I'm sure it's really expensive to do that, but I would do it if I could. Oh, they're so good. So good. It was... Here's one of those little things about Wilderness Trail that I don't assume everyone knows. But when It's Bourbon Night did a video about them, I learned, or I was informed, I don't know if I learned anything, that they are metalhead chemists who make whiskey. That made the whiskey so much better to me. Just knowing those facts. Metalhead chemists who make whiskey. Yeah, again, that's another one I would easily say. Wild Turkey Rye 101. Except again, the proof is high for an introductory whiskey. I don't even want to do Elijah Craig at 40%. I wish I had something that was 43. I know there's one out there. I just can't remember what it is. Or I know 43% whiskeys exist. But usually I feel like they're Scotch or maybe Irish. Bengal? Yeah, it would be. Isn't it wet? It's very wet in Scotland, as I understand it. There you go. Do it. I mean, if you want. I don't want to peer pressure anyone, but if you're like, I might have one, go ahead. Today is the day to do it. I don't know if people have a holiday tomorrow. I assume they do. I just don't know. Yeah, well, I didn't actually have the Wild Turkey 101 Rye until I went to the distillery. However, that was 2 years ago now. I did go last time, but this was the initial meeting where I have a wonderful memory about it. And I had Wild Turkey 101 Rye. And then I can find it around here now, but I'd have to actually look for it if I really wanted it. The spice really just knocks it out of the park compared to the other two. Oh, I like high rye. I like sweet. It's making me think of all the good things, like baked goods, like apple pie. What was the other one? I had another one before that. It's gone now. Cripe. I don't know what the rules are. I stopped paying attention to it a long time ago. That's what I'm saying right now. As you can see, Happy Unicorn Day. I know it's Easter, but not something I worry about. Other than the candy. I will eat the damn candy. But the moment I start thinking about a Christian holiday that somehow is wrapped up with a rabbit and Easter eggs and chocolate, it takes less than a minute to go, that's interesting. And that's for every holiday. I always dig in a little too deep. I don't want to, bash on anyone's what they're doing, but it's always been like, why do we do this? Why is this a thing? It's confusing. If I bullet rye. Oh wait, you mean like one of these? I hate to do this, but you said it, so. This is a pick though. This one? That you're talking about? Oof. Oh. I'm being reminded of pain. This one was donated. It's pretty high proof. I don't know what I've been doing, but I bet my shoulder's acting up again. I haven't even done anything yet. And I do have bullet. It's not bullet rye, but I have a bullet cast strength sitting over here somewhere that needs to be finished at some point. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what I haven't checked recently? Ooh. I would often recommend Wild Turkey 101, just, Wild Turkey 101, as a introductory whiskey, or at least something to try if you want to take the next step. And I would say it's $25, which it was 2 years ago, and that was still higher than most. So, I don't know what it is now. I haven't checked. I bet it's more than $25 now. Mr. Great Shot, cheers. Hello. If I didn't say that out loud, I know I clicked on your name. My brain is doing great today. Welcome to the show. Yeah, I do get a little bit of a twisted joy about being just ripping into those things. There you go. Again, that one's a Total Wine pick. And it's not really for me. I'll have to try it again. I think I might like that one better on the rocks. I haven't tried that. I haven't given it, the spectrum of things with whiskey. Like, if I'm not 100% in on a whiskey, then at least I have to try it neat, on the rocks, and in a cocktail. before it's like, okay, this isn't working. There's got to be a way to drink it where I can prefer it. Pop KillCo, hello. Welcome. Hope your day went well. I hope Kevin actually showed up today. We're not going to get into that story, but let's just say my brother gave us all a little bit of anxiety yesterday. That was cool. But he's doing stuff today. Really? That was a... Well, if he'll tell the story, you know, I have that bottle for a reason, and it wasn't because I bought it. It was because someone else did. At a recommendation, I believe. La, 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 la. Go down. Down. There we go. Oh. There you go, 27. So it has gone up a little, at least where you are, Sugar Kitty, which isn't far from where I am. I could actually check the price on it, but I don't feel like it at the moment. Because I got to keep on track for this whole stream. Oh, there you go. What do we do for that? Oh, wait. It's Raining Men? Hallelujah. Hell. No one's made the rabbit dance yet. I'm having more chocolate. Oh, yeah. How do they make these so good? It's just chocolate with a little candy thing on it. It's like M&M's because I'm bigger. Easy. Well, I can't give in to the beast, especially when I have all this to deal with and all this to deal with. Yeah, I still feel bad about buying the 5 bottles I did, which I don't know if I've ever showed anyone. Did I? I don't think I did. Hold on. Ooh. That really mellows that out. The Wilderness Trail rye is, you know, fairly spicy, but because of the sweetness of the chocolate, it just tames it. Makes it almost, what is it making? I'm thinking of apples. Like an apple spread, except with chocolate. I'm thinking of some kind of apple Nutella is what I'm thinking of, which sounds amazing, actually. I don't know. Hang easy. I know someone who's here who might be the best person to ask. Zenboot, do you remember if she did one? I don't remember. Irene's done a lot of picks. Oh, and also, she does have a webpage now. I don't know if it's working right now. But I think it's just whiskeymentors.com without the, with no E, so WHISKY. Let me try to look it up. Let me do the work. And more importantly, if you guys are going to be in the area, most of you aren't, I'll be pouring again at the Roger Williams whiskey event. The weirdest thing that happened to me recently about that, since I'm thinking of it, there's an event. Okay, Suzanne would know. I didn't think she had, but I wasn't sure. There's an event at the zoo in Rhode Island, the Roger Williams Park Zoo, that has been done over the years, and Irene Tan is involved. And I did it last year. So I was there when I was Whiskey Somm Level 1. It was one of the first things I did when I got back. That was officially Whiskey Sommage. And when I looked at it today, or yesterday, what year is it? When I looked at it today, because I knew it was coming up again, guess who I see pouring whiskey for people? Plastered at the top. Me. That was a little weird. I wasn't ready for that. I was like, oh, that was me from last year pouring whiskey for people. What the hell? Best part is, of course, that I am in my Stitch. I have my Stitch Hawaiian shirt on. So I'm looking awesome as ever. Let's see. Is it just .com? 4, 3, 2, and 1? Woof. That'd be awesome. Oh, that's right. Irene should have gone through 4 by then, huh? That'd be cool. Or is it you? I forget who's trying to go in for the first level 4. Okay, here we go. Here you go, folks. This is the Irene Tan. Well, you don't need the slash. There's Irene Tan / Whiskey Mentor's new website. You can't have it shipped, so don't think you can. But if you ever want to pick up a bottle, or at least see what she's got available right now, there you go. Zen Buddha will not. I think the whole thing is for... It is Irene, okay. I think the whole event is for a cat. I'm trying to get the web thing. Hold on. Hello. Jesus. That always startled me just a little bit. Dancing rabbit. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. I didn't even see what that was. Hold on. Dance you wasky wabbit. Cheers all. Independent Joe, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Who doesn't love seeing a dancing wabbit? I'm glad someone did it. I was convinced it's like, it's fine. The rabbit's not going anywhere anyhow. But there is actually some kind of cat. Yeah, I'll post this link too. I am doing whiskey stuff officially now, aren't I? Ooh. Well, think about it. Whiskey for Wildlife, that's what it's called. Officially. And there I am with my arm up in the air like that. Looks so weird. My main thought was, well, at least they can't see all the way down my shirt, but almost. Serval, that's right. There is a type of cat called a serval. There you go. For those of you in the area, you can go and say hi to me as I pour whiskey at the next event. Hanging Easy, I do game. I just don't broadcast it half the time. I've been playing... What have I played? Red Dead Redemption 2 was my favorite thing I did so far, because that whole game is incredible. But I've been playing the complete opposite. I switched to the complete opposite, which is Cyberpunk 2077. It was on sale for, I think, over half off. So I said, why not? The game's still a little buggy, but that's all right. All games are. But I'm sorry, it's not as bad as when it first came out. There were concerns. It probably doesn't. I don't even know what the heck's going to be poured. I'm just going to go there and pour the whiskey. That's all I care about. I got my new business cards coming in. Som level 2. I had to think about that. We were talking about different levels, and I got very confused. So Som level 2, I had to change that. And I went and did the QR code, because I'm super fancy. So now, I put it on the correct side, too. So when you look at the front of my business card, and then you flip it over, so the QR code's on the right. So if you're right-handed, and most people are, they can just hold it in the left hand and scan it. I don't know if that's vital to anything, but it's so much easier than having to put the address on the bottom. Just people use their phones for everything now. Whoa! Where do you go? You were here. Where's your thing? Ah! Wait a minute, Joe, I know you're here, but I don't see your name. Have you said anything? Oh, Slapshot, hello. I almost missed that, huh? Welcome to this madness. And that's the type of cat we're helping. Or wild beast that it looks like a giant cat. Danger. Danger, danger. Yeah, part of the reason I don't sleep very well is suddenly I'm playing games in the night and it's like, I'll just play for another hour. Guess what? It's 5 a.m. Oh, dang it, not again. I lose track of time very often. Independent Joe, hello. Thank you again. I was trying to find your name. I clicked on you. I also played the first Red Dead, so it was nice to kind of have that... Well, I'm not going to say anything. Spoilers. But yes, I was able to play both. And they are awesome. Oh, yeah. Well, whatever. I mean, coincidentally, Cliff, in the span of me going from... And this is not that long ago, if I think about it. In the span of me getting level 1 and getting level 2, I ran out of business cards. Because I was just tossing them to everyone. And I don't really plan on getting 3 anytime soon. I would like to think it's something to do someday, but right now it's not something I can afford. I never could afford it, honestly. Andrew Butler, how do you survive? How? That's alright. You know, like it says KillCo Whiskey Music on the front, so Google it, you know? It's an option. That's funny. I forgot about that. There you go. Apparently, big news, folks. Apparently, I will hit 1,000 subscribers in 10 months. So says this random weird webpage that I came across thanks to It's Bourbon Night. It's weird. It's like projections of the future of your channel. Oh no, Emily Chamber. They're not big as far as, you know, lions and tigers and not bears. Lions and tigers are concerned. Those are big. But as far as if I think of a house cat size and I think of those, they're about twice the size of a house cat, at least. Almost 3 times. We've slipped into our second hour, so I get to start doing whatever I want. Oh, that's nice. Ugh. Ugh. Independent Joe, thank you. Yeah, it's up top too, I think. Oh, I hope. Should be pinned up top. But if you want to make the rabbit dance specifically, it does have to be the mega chat. Which is the same as PayPal, except the rabbit gets a cut. It's pretty lucky. Pet. Is that a thing? I don't make phone calls very often, but I can see that. They were like, you haven't used your phone at all. It's like, well, I don't have a landline. I mean, I do have a landline. Like, I have a number for my apartment. I just don't have a phone plugged in, so no one can ever call me. And I like digital phones only because it will show me who is calling me and give me the option to answer or not. I usually don't. What? Let me see. Ooh, where do I do this? Oh, there we go. I thought I fixed it, unless it's a copy paste that I didn't fix, which is very possible. Because if I copied from the wrong one, then it ain't gonna work. Works for me. Well, this has been shortened again. Ah. Anyway, I'll fiddle with that later. There are other options. So if you do donate and you didn't make the rabbit dance, please tell me, because I don't want to miss that. I want to at least say thank you. Nothing? Good. Yeah, speak of the dough. Yeah, there it is. Oh, don't start that. Well, I text a lot. I don't mean to, but... Yeah, let me try something. This is definitely not to trick anyone, but if you want to click on that link to make sure it works... I mean, you don't have to actually donate anything, but if it works, let me know. That's weird. Me, it doesn't. Unless it's because it's me. It's supposed to go to the tip page. Do tell. Again, you don't have to click on that, or you don't have to donate. I'm just saying. It works. That works. Weird. I don't know why the other one wouldn't work. Alright, at least that one works. I don't know why there's a weirdness there, but... Could it be me? I pinned that yesterday or the day before. I don't know. Oh no! Dial tone. There's no... I mean, that is a thing. Oh, is that what it is? I don't know how technology works. That one's shortened too. Oh, it's weird. It's all weird. I'll have to double check those. Those have been finicky lately. I don't know why. Because if I can't be like, make the rabbit dance, and then the link doesn't work. That's not cool. Technology, links, stuff, work as intended. Damn you. Yum. I want more of that, but I'm not gonna pour it. I got other stuff to go on here. Again, tiny pours. I should have only drank about an ounce and a half-ish. Close to 2 ounces now. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're having one of those days, folks. Whiskey's just like, hello, carrier pigeon. Yes, but then we'd have to eat the carrier pigeons again. That's no fun. Truncated. Okay, whoa, thank you. 777. Those are good numbers. They're all the same, Brian. Yes, I know. That's the point. Hold on. I gotta see what that was. Link in the description works. Yeah, it does. That's why I thought. Okay. Again, I'll figure it out someday. It should just work. Always. Here we go. Number 4 of our little whiskey lineup for Eggcellent whiskeys. Eggcellent. Now, again, this is the one I would pick for myself. But it's rare breed. Wild Turkey. Big surprise. And that would lean into either Wild Turkey 101 if you just wanted to throw them in the deep end. Or, I guess I have to recommend the Wild Turkey, the regular stuff, as introductory stuff. But I don't like it. So it feels hard for me to say that. Yeah, but I know it's much lower proof. Hell, I'd even go as close as... I would probably say Four Roses before that. But even there, like the yellow label? No. Small batch, maybe. Yellow label? No. Anyhow, it's a reason for me to drink this. Mazel tov. I still have this silly little spout. Whoa. Hey. Relax. Easy with the pour. Yay. For me. Oh, is that what it is? God damn it. There's always something. That hurts my head. Hopefully I'll fix it for next time. Ugh. I'm trying to figure out what that abbreviation is. JMCB. Good night. Don't forget to get in touch. Email me, please. I know where to send your winnings. JMCD. Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. That's why I have no idea what that is. I've heard of it. I don't know if I've ever tried it. Oh, Canada, my home and native land. Excuse me. Oh, there you go. Cliff, look, that's awesome. It's always good to, I mean, Canada. They got good stuff up there. We know they got good stuff up there. They're just hiding it from us. It stays over there. Cool Runnings, cheers. Welcome to this, man. The Ouija board, oof. I'm chilling again. Vibing. Alright. Hold on. Why? Oh, yeah, that smells good. That smells good. Oh, and of course, I'm supposed to do this every 15 to 30 minutes, and I never do, but... Appease the algorithm overlords for me, please. We can lure in more victims. I mean, get you subscribers. Well, it's been a minute since I had some of you. Wow. Oh, that's weird. I can tell that's a wild turkey. I mean, I know it is because I just poured it, but there was one of those things that's a definitive, this is wild turkey things. I don't know if I could pick it out from anything, but it was familiar. At the very least, familiar. So where are my samples? The hell? Don't send me anything, please. I have about 20-something odd samples sitting in front of me that I haven't touched yet. And there's someone down there, too. Cliff Smith, no. It is right here. Oof. I must have stretched something the wrong way, or I'm just waiting to have a heart attack or something. Because there's been this weird feeling in this area. I haven't exercised in a while, so I can just move my arm the wrong way and hurt myself. Tater Dome, hello. Cheers. Schwelcome, schwelcome. But it's on the list, Cliff. I think I have a general idea of what I might do for this month. And it is on there. No. Oh my god. Alright, more chocolate. I agree. Feed the bunny chocolate. Sure is fine. Again, I'm eating what is a standard for me every time of the year. Cadbury mini eggs. Delightful. Oh yeah. Every time. I'm eating these just slow enough, so every one of them it's like, oh gosh, okay. Uh-oh. Delicious. Und now we drink whiskey. Sorry, I heard something. Huh. It did not tame the spice on this one. Maybe it's just the proof. But I can still feel the spices kicking through even after I had the chocolate. I like that. Oh man. Oh, these are good. So to sum up, before I forget everything, again, the available, affordable, and approachable, I think that's what I said, for the Eggcellent whiskeys to share with friends and family, get people interested in whiskey, are Jameson, or Jameson Black Barrel in this case, Glenfiddich 12, or Glenfiddich 15 if you can find it, Wilderness Trail Rye, or reluctantly I say Elijah Craig Rye just because I think the proof is still too high on that. I couldn't think of anything better. And then of course we finish with Rare Breed, Wild Turkey, Rare Breed. Or if you want to punch them up a little bit, Wild Turkey 101. However, Wild Turkey does have lower proof options, which would work. Especially as something to use as a not fraternity pour. I don't know what was. I mean, my personal experience with alcohol in my younger days, there wasn't much whiskey. There was Southern Comfort, Papa vodka, Goldschlager for some odd reason because it was fancy, and that was basically the Fireball of my generation. And what else? Those are the first ones that come to mind. I'm sure like Jim Beam was probably in there. But that's it. Like Wild Turkey was not one of the things that showed up. So for me, I don't have any bad memories of that. However, a lot of people think of Wild Turkey and they go, ooh, God, drank too much of that. I mean, hanging easy, I don't see why you can't. Uh-oh. Oh, it's so good. I mean, Green Spot itself is good, but I know that's the fancy Green Spot. Papa, oh no, yeah, hanging easy. We didn't have money. We made what I call bug juice, which I feel like that's a bad thing to say nowadays. But it was just like really cheap fruit punch and Papa vodka. Tasted less bad than straight Papa, but still was gross. Yeah. I can't reach it anymore. Oh, my back. Yeah, we got the good stuff. 100 proof SoCo. Not just Southern Comfort. 100 proof Southern Comfort. I can never drink Southern Comfort again. I can't even barely stand the smell of it. So, at the very least, if I get anywhere near that, I know exactly what it smells like, and I don't want to know what it tastes like again. I don't want to know. Oh, my back! I'm actually seeing my chiropractor later this week, I think. All those flights. Although I'm fairly convinced I slept a little better in the bed that was at the Wizard Academy, or it's actually the place you stay is called Engelbrecht. It's actually a little community living area with a kitchen and a courtyard and an amazing view. Oh, I really wish I was back there. Just to get away. Gentleman Jack. Ugh. Well, I'm trying to think. Did I ever have Gentleman Jack? Gentleman Jack is one of those things that wants to look fancier than it is. And then you try it and you just go, it's fine. I think the other feeling I have about that is the Frank Sinatra. Which one is Sinatra's drink? It's not Johnny Walker, is it? What is it? I should know this. I do know this. It's just hidden under all my brain. Not working. Z-Man, cheers and happy brother. Thank you. We have rabbits here. There's a rabbit right here. It's a jackalope, but close enough. And I am eating Crystal Comfort ones. Ugh. There was another thing that was popular very briefly in my younger years, and it was a weird crystalline thing, and that was the selling point. It had crystals in it. It was weird. Andrew Butler says I hear all the stories about people being put off after drinking too much of things, but I have trouble emphasizing because I never left it more than 3 days before drinking again. Well, with me and my friends, we drank a lot of it all at once, and it was not good. That's what it is. It is Jack Daniels. Okay. I was wondering why that was triggered in my head. I'm like, wow, Gentleman Jack. For next Sinatra's drink isn't that great either. It's like, oh yeah. Yeah, it's what I worry about to some extent. Again, I don't worry. I worry enough without anything extra needed. But there are a lot of whiskeys out there that are, and most of you know this, there are whiskeys out there that are made to look fancy, Blanton's, and the price goes higher, but the quality isn't higher. You know this. We've talked about this. The whiskeytribe itself, the whiskeyvault, is all about that, where price doesn't mean quality. And if you think of the price of a Sinatra bottle, or you think of the price of even Gentleman Jack being a little more expensive than just Jack Daniels, which I can't drink because banana, it's unfortunate. But they're also trying to appeal to people who don't drink whiskey straight that often. So in general, they would get the fancy stuff and then pour it into a cocktail, which is fine if you want to drink it that way. If you want to spend the money to drink it that way, go ahead. But I feel bad about people who are just getting into whiskey who buy something like, they already know Jack Daniels. So they're going for a Gentleman Jack or a Sinatra blind, and it's expensive. And then they drink it and they're like, oh, it's okay. You feel a little bad. You don't want that to happen. Chicken wings and Diet Coke to mellow in the heat. And you? Jesus, don't tell me about chicken wings. I'm hungry. Yeah. Did we do tequila at all? We must have once or twice, but I don't. Oddly enough, I don't remember. So maybe we did. Oh, that's nice. I don't know why I'm doing this like we're in the 70s. Yeah, man, groovy, but rare breed, man. You know, you've had rare breed. You know how good it is. I want more of that too. I want more of both of the last ones he did. I definitely have a bit of a pining for the ryes and the bourbons these days, as they are more affordable as opposed to Irish and Scotch. I may like them. I may want to try them. Boy, they're expensive now. Independent Joe, I've heard that story. Buried with some of it in his grave. 10 times. But I hear that story and I think there's some mother freaking out there who's like, I'm gonna dig up his grave and steal it. It's like, oh, come on, man. It's messed up. Sounds like a night to remember. Or not remember, depending. A night to forget. Well, that answers that question. So, we have gotten all the way through the 4 bottles I was thinking, oh, we still have plenty of time. Coincidental, strange. But to reiterate, for those of you who are just showing up, and again, please remember to thing the thumb and thumb the thing to appease the algorithm overlords. Thank you very much. If it helps, we're going to get to 1,000 subscribers in 10 months. Some website told me so. Or less, in general. But we are going with either Jameson or Jameson Black Barrel. We have Glenfiddich 12, or in my case, the 15. And again, these are for affordable, approachable, and crap, what was the third one? Affordable, approachable, available. Got it. That's what we're looking for here. Wilderness Trail. I only wish people could find this. A nice smacky crack here. I only wish more people could find Wilderness Trail stuff, especially the rye. But the alternate option was Elijah Craig rye. But even then, I think the 47% would be a bit too high. Well, we're in bourbon and rye territory. We just throw up the proof. Just put it up there. 40%, screw it. Go to 47. And of course, for bourbons, a classic Wild Turkey 101, or the lower stuff, like Wild Turkey, just their regular, whatever the heck it is, because I don't even know. But especially rare breed. If you like Wild Turkeys, rare breed is the stuff. Don't tell too many people. I'm finding it harder to find. Anyway, so there you go. Sum up: Jameson, Glenfiddich, Elijah Craig, technically the rye, and Wild Turkey 101, or the regular Wild Turkey, which I think is just. Is it even 90? I hope it is. It might be less than that. So there you go. Those are your Eggcellent whiskeys to share with friends and family to get people into whiskey. Now, I feel like I should have done this before, knowing that people were doing family events and such, gatherings, but why? Sounds exhausting. It's more fun for me to just be like, I'm going to pick these 4. Ha! Eesh. That sounds like regret right there. Bed mode here seems to kill a Wilderness Trail. Well, there you go. Do it. If you haven't tried Wilderness Trail, I highly recommend you do, if you can find it. That is the problem. However, if I can get a bottle, and I'm all the way in Rhode Island, I would hope that Kentucky stuff has gotten to your area. But I know some people have the state-approved things and not always tiny mom-and-pop liquor stores like I do. And a few larger chains, but only a few. Like, there is no Total Wine within an hour of me. The closest one is an hour away. And that might not sound very far to you, but Rhode Island it is. I don't want to drive more than 30 minutes. I'm exhausted. Let's see. Oh, what? I'll just have some of this because it's a rabbit. I didn't put this up here by accident. This was all planned. Hello, friend. If you didn't know, this is the blend Magnificent Beast Jackalope, done by Daniel Whittington, who will actually be on Whiskey Crusaders tomorrow night. So make sure you check out Whiskey Crusaders and watch that live stream, because I'm going to look forward to it. I haven't had any long talks with Daniel in a while. I don't know if I've ever had any long talks with him, actually, but it'd be nice to see him chat about whiskey. He's incredibly busy. That tends to be the problem. He's got a lot going on. So now we just work into the rabbit theme. And I also am curious how this will do with chocolate. Yeah, that's what I was really curious about. Oh yeah, the rabbit and chocolate. That's what it was. But this is a 100 proof, or 50% as I prefer to say. And it is a blend, a glorious blend, it says so right there, a glorious blend, of 75% malt whiskey, at least 3 years old, distilled at Balcones. That is a Texas distiller, if you didn't know that. I assume you all do. 22.2% light whiskey, 15 years old, hard to find, and distilled at MGP. Nothing wrong with that. I like MGP stuff. And then the wild part is they went with the 2.8% malt whiskey, 2 years old, distilled at real spirits. Little Z-Man is delicious. The mouthfeel. The mouthfeel. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Why? I gotta quit. I don't smoke. I've forgotten how to breathe. Oh. I can tell it's Balcones. That feels so weird. Every time I bring it to my nose, I'm like, there's Balcones in there. Ugh. I can just lock onto that so I have it for future reference. That'd be great. Oh, Zenbu, thank you. Yes, again, please. If you're just showing up or if you're just about to leave, or if you just popped in for 2 seconds, appease the algorithm overlords with your thumbs. Hey, please and thank you. It did, Z-Man. This is a Mama KillCo thing, so, you know, send thanks to Mama KillCo. Since I saw the bottle, and I was like, oh man, that sounds really good. Daniel really likes, you know, he's very happy, he's proud of it. But it was over $100, which I don't have. But Mama KillCo also is a patron of the Whiskey Tribe, and she saw them talk about it, and saw Daniel talk about it. And she bought one that I got to pick up when I was there. Livewire whiskey. Oh, geez, look out! What is this maniac doing here? Welcome. Lovely to see you, sir. Well, everything moved. Don't do a German horse chew on it. Chew it? All right. Oh my god. Yeah, there's Balcones in there. How do I even explain that? It makes me think of some kind of dark fruit. And I want to say plum, but it's not like a ripe fruit. It's almost like a dried fruit. And it's been charred somehow. So it's a dry fruit that's been it's a dark dried fruit that's been charred. That is a Balcones note. At least that's the best I can explain it as in this moment. Maybe if I think about it more, something better will come up. But I know Balcones. Not always, but when I know it's in there, it's like, oh, that's what that's it. That's what it is. However, I'm gonna try this again. I had this a little while ago. Burnt prunes, singed prunes. That's pretty close. Prunes don't have a very, they're not very flavorful to me. I've had them, but that clicks. That does feel right, as far as the smell. And even then, I don't think prunes smell super potent. But if you grill them, maybe. It's a very peculiar note. And I only get it with Balcones stuff. It seems. I haven't tried everything, but I have been very fortunate to try a bunch of their stuff over the years, thanks to samples from viewers and other psalms. Psalms. Sorry, I cannot do that. Okay, sippy sip. Oh, that's really good. The mouthfeel isn't as tense as it was last time. It was like very rich. Well, this one's more. Oh, so it's a nice. It goes in phases, so it's kind of coasting along. And now it's starting to get dry. Made me think of walnuts. Chocolate walnuts? Is that a thing? Or cocoa? Cocoa walnuts? That was wild. Harvey Bristol's cream for the first time. Definitely prunes in the grass. Well, there you go. Live wires here. Is that a thing? It is, except you go boom doo doo doo. Can't touch it. Don't know where that came from. Don't ask. I don't know. Oh my goodness. The spice is nice. It coats my tongue, but it's not too prickly. There's no fruit notes. It's all... It's all baked goods and spices. Peppery, a little pepper. Why am I thinking about apple? Not apple pie, but apple slices that have been, you know, prepared as if they were going to apple pie with pepper on them, like actual like ground pepper on them. Ooh. Jeez, that sounds wild. I'll have to look that one up. It's just like, does it smell like this? Oh, it does. Some random thing I've never had in my life. Horset? Horset? Gesundheit. Oh, it's a delightful pour. Like, it's not... It's enough to, like, bring you in. And you just want to nose it for quite a while. Because it's sweet. There's that weird Balcones fruit note. There's something in my brain that gets really confused with peaches and pears, even though I know they're very different. It's probably pear. Like a green pear thing. Are most pears green? I assume they are. Have you eaten a pear lately? No, I haven't. Have you ever eaten one? I'm not sure. If there was one on a dessert, I would. Otherwise, I'd never really go on looking for pears because they're very finicky. So I'm told. And for the rest of the stream, I'm just going to enjoy this. Not talk to anyone, just be like, it smells good. There it is. I think it's because I just took a larger sip, but it kind of rolls. It's not viscous, it's not overly sticky. Ooh. It's making me think of olive oil as far as like the texture. A little creamier. So it would be like cream. Shut up. Oh, that's delightful. My goodness. Oh, sorry. They only seem to be perfectly ripe for about 5. Exactly. That's the joke I've heard about pears for most of my existence. Is they're about as finicky as what's the other one? Avocados. They're the ones that have like a 5-minute lifespan of when they're perfect. Peaches and pear flavors both come from a kind of chemical called aldehyde. Others are strawberry or coconut flavorings. I like all those things. I like coconuts and I like strawberries. I don't know why. It's not like I eat them very often. I've never actually had, well, I've never directly eaten coconut. So, you know, crack open a coconut and eat the actual, you know, meat, I think it's called. But I've had like coconut shavings on ice cream. Oh, I love that. Ooh. On top of chocolates. Oh my gosh. What other coconut thing have I had? Weirdly enough, the yogurt I had this morning had like a coconut tinge to it. Because it was, the hell's the green one? Pina colada or something like that? Was that made with Balcones or Crowded Barrel distillate? It was officially made from 3 of them. I rattled it off. Where did it go? Hold on. Did I put it back? Sneaky Wabbit. Wascally Wabbit. Sorry. A glorious blend of, and it says glorious blend of, that's what I'm reading. 75% malt whiskey, at least 3 years old, distilled at Balcones. So most of it's Balcones, which is why that note is there. 22.2% light whiskey, 15 years old, from MGP, or 15-year-old distillate at MGP. So it was a light whiskey, a lot of it. And then 2.8% malt whiskey, 2 years old, distilled at Real Spirits. Distilled in Texas and Indiana, bottled by Crowded Barrel Whiskey Co., Austin, Texas. Blend number 1. This is the first in its line. Of course, I had to have the rabbit. Or jackalope. Same thing. Some apples are similar. They go brown very quickly. So I would love to eat natural fruits and such, but they don't last. And my ability to remember things is not the best. It sucks. I've tried. Even with apples, I'll put them in the fridge and forget they exist, and I'll find them later and be like, wow, that's not good anymore. No. Oop, chocolate. Chocolate time. I don't think I've actually had chocolate and then had a sip. But I think the most impressive thing, or can be, unless I'm absolutely looking for it. Ugh, why? I still feel like I strained something somehow. Or pulled something. Again, seeing a chiropractor soon. Hopefully they'll figure it out. And hopefully I won't make it worse by exercising the next 2 days. The mouthfeel of this jackalope is fantabulous. I also was lucky enough to try the single mom. Single malt from Magnificent. Hold on. That's so good. I've convinced myself that chocolate has thrown off the palate, or the texture of this. It's really hard to beat how Cadbury mini eggs, just the chocolate they use. Oh god. There we go. Whoa. What was that? It got aggressive. It went dry real quick. Woo. That dude's always up to something, believe me. That was weird. It wasn't bad, it was just aggressive. It made it aggressive. It made an aggressive jackalope. So the thing came out with its horns, jabbed my tongue. Ow. Right Zen boot, oh my gosh. I am going to try to go to CVS tomorrow. Really, I should have gone later tonight, but I didn't. Actually, most things are closed right now, aren't they? Stupid holidays. But I hope to find some Cadbury mini eggs on discount, but knowing Cadbury mini eggs, they tend to sell out before they get to make it to the half off shelf. Well, I think I saw the just Cadbury cream eggs were obliterated not long ago. That's gotta be the light whiskey. I don't know how it did that. And now I got, whoa, okay. Now I got that note that I was smelling. That weird prune, burnt prune or singed prune. Ha, I got that on the palate for a moment. That's gotta be because of the chocolate. Mob spray would be. I do too, Stringer Kitty. I do too. I'm trying to get that song out of my head right now. Oh, there we go. I got something to throw it off. Oh my god, that sounds pretty good. I don't even like Reese's. See, it's again, we started with this. The Reese's eggs, the chocolate eggs for Easter. Too much peanut butter. Not enough chocolate. The Reese's peanut butter cups, the chocolate peanut ratio are on point. But you get those damn eggs, that's too much. And their peanut butter is very sugary, unfortunately. I will also take, and then again the ratio is off, but the little tiny Reese's Pieces cups things, and you have to unwrap every single goddamn one and the stuff still gets stuck like this big. Those have a more chocolate to peanut butter ratio, but they're still good, and they're bite size. Who doesn't like that? Here's the question, folks. For Reese's peanut butter cups, 1 bite or 2? Like regular sized Reese's peanut butter cups, 1 bite or 2? What is the answer? Rochambeau pot still Irish jackal. There you go. I had the Dead Rabbit. Well, I had it once upon a time. That's a good Irish whiskey. But again, I drank it all, so I can't use that. Coincidentally, you know, it just so happened that Jackalope is what I have, and it's really freaking good. I have to think now. All right. I was telling myself earlier, I'll do a recording of something after I do the live stream. No, you will not. Don't lie to yourself, you fool. No, stop it. Don't try to get other songs in my head. I got one that'll block it out, but I have to repeat that one over and over again, or else it doesn't work. One bite, good answer. Those things are not meant to be bitten more than once. This is me bobbing my head to the song that I'm thinking about. And part of the lyrics are, make a little birdhouse in your soul. I don't know why I decided to pick that to block everything else out, but it's working. Oof. Still definitely Balcones in there. It's so wild to me that they did... It's mostly Balcones, alright? I'm not a huge fan of Balcones. I know the Baby Blue in particular made me go, I didn't like that. It's too much. Too sweet, I think. It's been a hot minute since I had it, but I remember just going, why? But most of their other stuff's good. Their malt stuff's good. And it's so wild that just because they added light whiskey to this, because it's basically Balcones and light whiskey, and then they added the accent, because I think it's called an accent, of the place down the road, the Real Spirits, I think that's what it is. And that was such a small amount, but it did it. It made it real good. It didn't take away all the Balcones-ness of it, but it did shift it around slightly to a way where you wouldn't notice right away, in theory. Like, I know it's in there, so I can smell it. You can smell it. Oof. All in all, lovely. Trying to think of any other rabbit stuff. Oh, that's what I didn't do. Ha ha! Glad I remember that. Do I still have them? No. Why must I be this way? I'm showing you a little bit of what I picked up in Texas, if I didn't already. I feel like I did, but I don't remember. But we have the Milam Green, the rye, and this one is the port finished, yeah? Straight rye whiskey finished in port wine casks. Look at this thing. This reminds me of a pirate thing. Like, you think rum would be in this. And you just make it like that. Oh, hydration is key. Thank you, Mr. Great Shot. Everyone make sure you're drinking water. Only counting live ones. Well, I understand that. Let's see. What else is there? There's the Andalusia. Oh, here's the other one. This is one I may or may not do a video of at some point, but this is the one I picked up at Andalusia. This is the Rickhouse single batch series, so it's like one and done maybe. But will you focus? There we go. This one's called Applejack, Apple Brandy, number 3 char, 32 months, 50%. This is probably the first brandy I actually have owned. And weirdly enough, it's Texas brandy. Okay. It's good stuff. It's very... It's not aggressive. So you think apple, and you think, oh gosh, it's going to be apple cinnamon Cheerios. It isn't. It's very quiet. It's soft. Even on the palate, you wouldn't think it's, you know, extreme apple. Extreme apple. There's that one. Oh. There you go. Always keep water on hand, folks. It's very important. Again, Alcohol Awareness Month. You're aware now. Congratulations. But I have this. You know, that's a little bit of my water. I've been drinking this all day, and I still have not drank enough water. Big surprise. But then I have this thing next to me. Oh, look, Wizard Academy. What a surprise. Oh, look, Wizard Academy. What a surprise. Oh, look, a logo for me. That's how I made sure it was. I knew it was mine because everyone got one of those. Oh, man. Well, tell me about that, Mr. Great Shot. I passed up on it. I did. I was a good monkey. Have you ever had any calabados? I'll pick apples for some when I was over there. I will assume I have not. Is Andalusia available online? I believe it is. I can't say for certain, since the only time I've ever bought the bottles is when I'm there. But I'm fairly sure. I know, here's the thing. I know I heard them talking with distribution 2+ years ago, so 2019, I think, about they were getting Total Wine distribution. So if they haven't got that set up at least by now, I don't know. But let me do a quick search. I know they do. I feel like I know they do. Again, I can't keep up with everyone. Yeah, the Corn line. Special releases, no. Yeah. Oh, just back in stock? Yeah, let me see if I can get you the links you need. Contact us, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Our products. Buy online. Where are you? Buy whiskey online. Hey, got it. There you go. We'll post this in there. Whoop, whoop. There you go. Ty is a really awesome guy. So again, I'm always happy to say, promote, not even promote, but I want to tell people how good his whiskey is because he's freaking delicious. It looks like he's got the triple distilled. Yes. I don't have to go down and get one every time, but thus far I have. Triple distilled Revenant Oak Striker, and they have their white. They have the little there. And they have the blender's kit, but it looks like it's pickup only, Cliff. I saw it there, but I didn't know what the hell it was. I thought, oh, that's interesting. And that was it. I also was pretty tired. That was a day. And then I got to chill out at Milam and Green. So that was fun. Had a good time doing that. As I said, you have to, as much as I don't like to promote anything that is so-called meta, I post a lot of stuff on Instagram when I'm traveling. Less so here, although I do plan to get some kind of video out this week. I don't know if it'll be whiskey related, but it might be travel. Don't know. I was putzing around with the idea before the stream started. You'll get there, Cliff. You always do. Cliff is a man of travel. He's a traveled man. What's the word that sounds better than that? Well-traveled. There we go. And I don't know how you do it, Cliff, because I did just twice. Sure that noise isn't terrible? I flew from Rhode Island to Chicago to Austin, and it was exhausting. And then I did it the way back, and it was also exhausting. And I'm gonna be a what's it called? A vagabond. That sounds better. How do I put this? I don't want to say I'm going to complain, because I'm not really complaining, it just sucked. But, you know how you get on a flight, and they come out, you give you little freaking pretzels like you're some kind of caged animal. Here are your pretzels. Eat it. Be happy about it. And you are. You're like, thank you, so I might have some more. From where are you? Journeyman, Rounder. I don't want to lose my train of thought again. So on the flight back, I thought, okay, I'm going to get myself a drink while I'm flying back. They have Wild Turkey 101 on Southwest. Yay. Great. That's perfect. Problem was there was turbulence. And it was bad enough to where they wouldn't even let the stewardesses give out drinks. Like, they took our drink order. So that was like, we're going to give you your drinks now. And then the turbulence got rough. And barely. But again, it just sucked. I was hoping to have a Wild Turkey drink on my final little descent. Flight attendants, there we go. I don't know what I said. But You know, I think it was the tease of it that bothered me the most. They came over and asked me what I wanted, and then 2 minutes later, Captain's like, "I'm sorry, turbulence, so we're gonna have a steward attendance." Sit in their chairs, and no one gets a drink. Oh well. However, I was pretty much content. Let's just say I was content with what I was doing. It was just one of those mild little, like, God damn it, things. But what I did do, and some of you may be happy to hear, is I was very pleased with it. Even though some things. But I watched, is it called John Wick? Like the action movie that Very Nice Man is in. Why can't I remember his name? I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077. He is in it. And I can't think of his name. And everybody loves him. And his name is... Anyway, I watched the first movie. And that got me through the last stint, even if I didn't get my drink. What the hell are you doing in Canada, Cliff? Yeah, that's a bit of a trick. I mean, it would have just been the tiny bottle. Keanu Reeves, thank you. Jesus. 22 toes, hello. Welcome. We've been drinking. Sure, kitty, get out. It's really weird to watch him in a game. But I did like the John Wick movie. Although, I will state, the John Wick movie, the first one at least, it gave me Sin City vibes. It was very like art noir-y, where it's like detectives and you know, assassins and such, and all the atmosphere and the places they were going and that kind of thing. And it wasn't a very complicated story. It was the main character has really bad things happen to him, and he wants revenge. So he comes out of retirement and goes after the bad Russians who did bad things to him, like sent him over the edge, basically. And that's the whole movie. Or a few little quirks, like extra characters or co-actors. No, what's the word? Other very good actors who were in it, and they helped round it out. But it wasn't a very complicated story, officially story. But the action was great. Just watching the fight. Exactly, 22 toes. He had lost it by then. After that, like, I didn't know how like sad it was going to be. I didn't know about his partner, fiance, wife, whatever it was, at the beginning. I wasn't ready for that. I was just like, oh, I thought the dog. And then when the dog happened, I was like, oh, that's even worse. Cool. Didn't see that coming. But apparently it's always the Russians. That's the thing. What Farkless. Ooh. There you go. Discounts. Love it. So we need to all get together and start finding out all the discounts for all the places where whiskey is. No. Hold on. I don't have it on slow mode, so I don't know why. I'm also easily distracted, so that happens too. And YouTube isn't giving me any BS right now. Yet. But I'm trying to keep up with where I am officially. I gotta look at 5 things at once, no problem. There you go, that works. Magic. Famous grouse and train to Scotland. Oh man, I want to go on a train in Scotland. Boo. Alright, never mind, I don't want to go on trains. Z-Man, hello! If I didn't say hello already, I don't remember. I say hello to a lot of people. Oh yes, please, if you're just showing up again. Ugh, gotta remind everyone, including myself. Feed the algorithm overlords. Thank you very much. Lets people know we're doing stuff and that I'm doing stuff, and that's fun for me. But, to recap one more time before the stream comes to a close. Jameson, or Jameson Black Barrel in this case. And these are Eggcellent whiskeys to introduce to friends and family that are available, affordable, and approachable. I think that's what they were. I don't remember what the 3A's were anymore. As far as Scotch, we have Glenfiddich 12-year, or in my case, the 15-year. These are both 40%, the Irish and the Scotch. Then we get into Crazy Town, where I have Wilderness Trail Rye, which I do like. Or Elijah Craig Rye would work, but I still worry about the proof for that. So if you can think of something else that's a rye, that's a lower percentage, let me know or try it yourself. And then we finish with Wild Turkey, in my case, rare breed, or Wild Turkey 101, or just the regular Wild Turkey, which is a lower proof. Those would work. I would still go with the 101 if you wanted to really like punch it up. Show them what real bourbon's all about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know who that was. Mom, we go to bed. Good night. Sweet dreams. Jesus. It goes much faster than I want it to, Cliff. I mean, YouTube is weird. I'm not seeing it telling me anything's wrong, so I'm going to assume everything's wrong. Yeah, we're green. Excellent connection. All good. It might just be a delay for other reasons. I don't know. But I'm just glad I have the clicky majigger that I can work with. I said, what did he say? What? I like that I can click on stuff now, though. I'm very happy I figured that one out. It's more interactive that way, and it keeps me on my game. We're coming to the end of our closing show here thing now. If you want to make the rabbit dance one more time, I won't stop you. Although I think the pinned comment doesn't work, so maybe in the text below. What did I just do to my eye? Oh, there we go. But I will be back here on Friday if all goes well. I don't think there's any reason why I wouldn't. Maybe a video for this week. I'm not going to say there will be, because I'm really tired. I have a bad habit of... oh, hello. Yes, that's the other one. Thank you. That was 30 minutes ago. I have a bad habit of trying to get right back into what I was doing before, and I just did a whole month of Irish whiskey stuff. And I went on vacation. The season is still changing, so my sleep is still awful. I come back, I'm like, I'm going to do another video and keep up with it just like before. And my brain's like, really? Is that what you think? No, you're going to stay up till 5 a.m. And then you're going to fall asleep until noon. And then you're going to wake up. And then you're going to forget to eat. And then you're going to forget to give yourself caffeine. And then you remember you have a live stream. Oh, if only I just functioned like most people do. Even a little. I'll get so much more done. I haven't even tried to clean up my apartment lately. I really need to do that too. You have no idea. Thankfully, you only see the corner. And if you haven't noticed, the corner is a little janky. Just a smidge. Although I do have my medallion on display now. You can't see it, but it's there. It took me a while to figure out where to put it, where it could be seen occasionally. Wearing it every time seemed a bit much. Because it's heavy. But having that nice rope cord, oh, so much better. Oh, I didn't need anything. What are you talking about? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Delish. I'm waiting for the time now. It's like 2 minutes. Good. Oh, they all are. They all are, Cliff. There was a bunch of just like piles of stuff on these things once upon a time. So after years and years of me just not doing anything about it, they all hurt a little bit. This one too. You can't really tell as much because of, you can't see the middle. But yeah, someday I'll get actual shelving, but not anytime soon. Yeah, but I know that feeling. I need to vacuum and sweep and all that good stuff. I have these wooden board floor things. Oh, how do you adult? How does it happen? If I could get assistance, like if I could get someone to come here and help me actually clean up, maybe I'd get stuff done, but good luck figuring that one out, Brian. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold. Sorry. And the way you look at your night. Yep, it's time to close up shop. I'm starting to sing. With that, it is 9 o'clock officially. I don't know what else is going on tonight, but I'm sure something is happening. Thank you for joining me. That smells so good. I'll be back next Friday, this Friday, hopefully. Video this week is something maybe. Again, I don't want to make any promises, and I'm not about to say, I gotta get a video out because everyone expects it. I need to still decompress a little bit. But we'll see. I hope to get something out on Wednesday. I just don't know what yet. And it's only 3 days left. But with that, as always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. Hydration is key. And I will see you. Where's the end thing? There we go. I will see you out there. Boop. Oh, yes. Livewire is next. Boop. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.